Is that media availability today? Chaz Chambliss does not want to do those. Does not want to do those at all. The idea that someone's going to stick a camera in his face and ask him some questions about a sport that they 9 times out of 10 don't really know a ton about. Yeah, not in love with doing it. The energy very, very low. That being said, had to ask him, hey, bud, you're a senior. You coming back next year? What's going on? What's the future of Georgia or Chaz Chambliss look like? He immediately answers, oh, I'm coming back next year. Got a lot to improve on my game. And boom, Twitter exploded. Twitter exploded because how dare a starting outside linebacker at the University of Georgia who chose Georgia, okay, Carrollton High School kid, spent some time out in Mississippi as an Army brat, and as a son of an Army lieutenant, corporal. What was the main one? Sergeant? Drill sergeant. That's what he was. Dad, mega badass. All right. But anyways, this guy chose Georgia. Top, 4-star recruit. I think top 250 guy coming out of Carrollton High School. You guys loved him when he committed. And, bumps down from inside linebacker down to outside linebacker, starts doing the thing at Jack. Plays a year behind Azeez Ojulari, plays 2 years behind Noah Smith, really a year and a half behind Noah Smith, and then gets his opportunity to start as a redshirt junior. And does well, by all accounts, in my opinion, right? Does what he's supposed to do. Goes out there and plays football, plays it physically, is a first and second down football player, is not really left out there on third down. But by God, you guys had some takes. So I'm not going to do this often. But a lot of the times, most of you people hop in my mentions because you want some attention. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give some attention. Because I think some of this is some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen on social media for, by the way, a guy that don't deserve none of this. Like, yeah, you can say what you want about his performances, but we're going to get into that here in just a second. But of all people to go out and just flame on social media, this guy's done everything right. Not the 5-star that came in, was 9th on the depth chart, sat around for 6 months, and then was like, screw this. I ain't never going to play. I'm out of here. Not that guy. When that guy hits the portal, you guys go to Twitter and are all up in arms. What's wrong? Oh, my God. What's going on? What is happening in Athens? That's what happens every time the 5-star who ain't never played a snap enters the portal. But the guy who has won, competed, and earned a job, when that guy wins a daggum job and keeps a daggum job and wants to come back to stand on his job, y'all go to Twitter and start saying this shit right here. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and pull some of these up right here like this one. Okay, time to rock out 32. We want to see number 11. This is my favorite. I love Jalen Walker. I think Jalen Walker's a great football player. Guess what Jalen Walker can't do? Jalen Walker cannot play jack on first down. Jalen Walker is not going to be responsible for closing space and taking on a pulling guard. They're not going to ask him to do it. They don't ask him to do it. They're not going to ask him to hold the edge and not get reached on wide zone towards his space against a 6'7", 340-pound right tackle or left tackle. They're not going to do it. You know why? Because he can't. You know what they weren't going to do this year? They weren't going to ask Marvin Jones Jr. to figure out how to play first and second down. You know why? Because practice said he couldn't. Practice said he wasn't there yet. Practice said 32's better at it than 7. So he didn't do it. You know who can't hold up on first down? Damon Wilson right now. You know who might one day soon? Damon Wilson. You know who couldn't this year? Damon Wilson. You know who couldn't do it? Darius Smith. You know who couldn't do it? CJ Madden. Like, why do y'all do this, man? It's the same reason Azeez Ojulari kept Adam Anderson off the field. You have to be able to play on first and second down. So all the people that were doing he's holding snaps from 11. No, he ain't. 11's playing on first and second down at Mike or at Will. He is not playing first and second down at Jack. You know what he gets to do? He gets to rush the passer on obvious passing downs. You know what he would get to do? He would get to do that shit whether or not Chaz Chambliss was on the roster. Stupid. Congratulations. What's your name? No, yeah, at number 1 baller. Congratulations, Chris. You got your 3 minutes of getting cooked on this network. On to the next one. Who's the? Oh, yeah. Pierce Ransom. Pierce Ransom, I love you, buddy. You're in my mentions constantly. You're probably watching right now. He sucks. No, buddy, you do. You do for doing this. You are a diehard Georgia fan. Pierce is in everything. I see him on all of my stuff. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. You suck. I'm glad the mentions got you on that one. Transfer, please. I love this comment for Brian Land. Ryan Friel at Friel _ Ray 68470. It's always you. It's always you at _ 4879624. It's always you, random bot user with no profile picture. Okay. Can you transfer fandom instead? I love that comment. How about this one from Falcons Can't Draft? The only guy I wanted to leave, sad face, set the edge. Oh boy. Y'all don't know what the hell setting the edge looks like. Don't none of y'all know this. Okay. None. You know what setting the edge is? Setting the edge is forcing a play to bounce or retread. That's what setting the edge is. When a guard pulls, I stalemate his bitch ass right where he hit me. They cannot run counter inside B gap now. They cannot run wide or a split zone duo in that C gap now. They cannot, because we have shrunk, closed, set the edge. You know what is not setting the edge? You know what is not criticism of the edge defender is when the edge is set, the running back sees that, bounces all the way out and runs around the defensive line. That is not on the edge defender. But you guys, for some reason, every single time it happens, these people in my mentions, Mr. I am Batman. No, you're not. This guy in my mentions, you know what this guy doesn't understand? This guy doesn't understand football. He doesn't. Because I can show you a dozen freaking clips of Chaz Chambliss making offensive guards in college football question whether or not they want to play next Saturday. Goofy ass shit on my timeline. How about this one, Rudy Fly? How about this one? Always in the YouTube chat. I know you're here right now, buddy. You finna get cooked. He definitely has some dirt on coaches. LMAFAO. Dude running around doing nothing. I love that one. I love the assumption that he is not the best available in the room, right? Because that assumption is just saying that Glenn Schumann, Kirby Smart, Will Muschamp are not doing what is best for the defense. Oh boy, I got something for you. Because y'all did this shit with Stetson Bennett too. Oh, why are we playing that guy? He's holding back the backups that are clearly better than him. How on earth do you know that? Yet the guy who gets to see 20 hours of practice every single week of those players competing at the same exact responsibilities has chosen one of these guys. Yet you constantly do the second guessing, the naysaying, it's my right as a fan to question some of these decisions. Yeah, it is, except for the fact that they won 2 out of the last 3 national titles. Goofy. On to the next one. Who else is left? This one right here. With all due respect to Chaz, he is a solid cover linebacker, but he is never will or was going to be an elite pass rusher in this scheme. His last sack was a year ago. I love this. Chaz Chambliss, dog shit football player, but a great cover linebacker. Boy, did you miss the eval? Oh my God. The last thing he needs to be doing is covering folks. You missed the eval. He's not out here a strap in coverage. What are you talking about? One of these guys out here, I got to find him. One of these dudes was like, dude's a terrible run defender. And then his response was, well, at least he plays the run well. It's beyond me. It is absolutely beyond me that on one hand, we out here doing the can't believe guys hitting the portal. And on the other hand, we out here talking about, send the redshirt senior packing. We ain't got room for some mid. What the hell are y'all talking about? The hell out of here.